In the previous episode,
an update, instead of going to Temple Gym because both of them are closed, I'm going to go to Dino's gym, which is like a 30-minute train ride away. So I just bought my tickets. Made it. There's Dino, the man himself. So thankful. Okay, first off, I want to start this commentary by saying a huge thank you to Dino. He was so welcoming and so genuine. If you've ever seen him on Instagram, he's exactly the same in person. He allowed me to train in the gym for free and gave me a personal tour and took a ton of pictures and videos with me and even screamed at me to do more reps on the hack squat. So if you're ever in the area and you like hardcore old school gyms, you have to visit Dino's. Links to everything is going to be in the description. Not only is Gino like just an awesome dude, like just incredible to be around, but the gym and everyone in it is also just outstanding. The gym has a real sense of community in there. Everyone is friendly to everyone, and everyone wants everyone to do their best. I saw a girlfriend yelling at her boyfriend, "Get one more rep, one more!" And like I saw strangers without being asked, going up to people, giving them a spot, helping them squeeze out one more rep. The camaraderie in this gym is nothing I've ever seen before, especially compared to commercial gyms nowadays where no one talks to anybody and it's just super preppy. So big shout out to Dino for letting me train there, giving me a tour, and for just housing such an incredible facility, because without you, Dino, the gym wouldn't be nearly as great as it is. Moving on, though, the gym is incredible. Most of the pieces are older than me, but are smooth as butter. They just run super nice. Dino told me that once a year, every machine gets cleaned and lubed up to make sure everything runs nice and smooth, and every piece of equipment is handpicked. Again, it's not like your standard commercial gym where, you know, they sign a contract and get 30 pieces by one company. It's all machines are from different companies. The walls are covered in posters and pictures of bodybuilders from every era. They have a few TV screens playing, but it's not, again, like your normal gym where they're showing MTV or the news. It's movies like Pumping Iron or training DVDs by Jay Cutler or Ronnie Coleman, which really just adds to the environment. All the free weights are downstairs, and they have a huge boxing ring and cardio zone and a posing room upstairs, which is super hot, probably 7 to 10 degrees warmer than the rest of the gym. Dino has offered to open the windows, but everyone tells him no. They want to do cardio in the heat and sweat, so that's just what everyone likes. But yeah, so one big thing while going to this gym is that I saw Ron Partlow and all the mutants train at this gym, and the story that hit me the most, I guess, was Ron Partlow was hitting this hack squat that you see here. I don't remember how many plates aside he had or anything, but he was hitting it, and Dino came over and just started screaming at him, and he just repped it out and kept going and kept going and kept going, and the whole gym was cheering for him. And then when he finished, he like went outside and puked, and it was incredible. And so coming to this gym, I knew that I had to go hit that hack squat, so it was the first thing I went to. I was supposed to train legs that day, but I ended up training everything because I just wanted to try those machines. But yeah, I came over to the hack squat, and I just had to hit it. And then I worked up to 3 plates aside, and then Dino came over, and as I was doing it, he started yelling and screaming at me to get more reps. I mean, on my first set, I think I got 8 reps, and then he forced me to get like 15 on my next one. It was brutal. I've like never been more done at the end of a set before, ever. Yeah, it just like, how awesome is it that 3 years ago or 2 years ago, I saw Ron Partlow hit this hack squat and fell in love with like Dino screaming at him, and then like 2 years down the road, I'm doing it myself. Just like incredible. So I'll let you guys watch that scene right here.
Come on in, brother. Fucking about. Let's go. Easy. Doctor, hold this. Come on in. Fucking go then.
Holy shit. That was a super awesome moment for me. And then I had to try like all the equipment there. Anything that I don't have at like a normal gym, like this sissy squat machine that you're seeing here, had to try it. And that was a killer. I think I need to lean back more if I ever get to try a machine like that again to more engage my quads. You can see while I'm doing a line hamstring curl here, this beast of a guy's doing them, and he leans back a little more, and it seems to kill a lot more than what I was doing. And then after this, I decided that I want to try the Nautilus pullover machine. And again, while doing this, Dino came over and started yelling at me. He's like, "You Canadians, you think you're all good because you got your Timmy Hortons, but you're all just cheating. You got to go all the way back." And I was already like a good 10 reps in, and he came over, so like I couldn't stop. And I don't know, just like incredible that he kept coming over to me while I was working out and like pushing me to get those extra reps. Like, just such a great guy.
Oh, let's see what you're doing fucking wrong there. You might have fucking Timmy Hortons, that's all you fucking got. You need to keep your back arch through the whole movement. Fucking down on your back. All that
So I supersetted the Nautilus pullover machine with this high row machine, which I had also never used before. I know you can't see it in the shot. I'm sorry, I suck at framing. I was using like a rope, and yeah, you put your knees up there and you pull, and it's a really interesting movement. And then I had to try this back machine, and you can just tell by looking at it, like it's old school. There's no thrills about this machine at all. And it's really interesting because like one plate is super easy, but if you just add like 10 kilograms or 25 pounds on each side, it like becomes like 3 times harder. It's like it like exponentially increases the difficulty with just like a tiny bit of weight. So that was really interesting to try to like figure out what weight I should be using there, just because like it got so much harder with just like such a little amount of weight added. And moving on from there, I decided to do easy bar curls with the arm blaster, just because like it's a classic movement, and I wanted to do some biceps too that day. Honestly, this just kind of hurt my triceps. I've used one of these before, but just wanted to give it a go with this one. I did get a pretty good pump, but yeah, like this one just seemed to hurt my triceps at the bottom. Then I moved on to this pec deck, as you can see here. I'm a tall guy, I'm like 6'5", so lots of pec decks that I end up using are actually way too short for my arms, so it's very rare that I find one that I can actually use. So it was super nice to use this one because the handles just kind of extend to however long your arms are. And from there, I moved on to this lat pull down. If you look closely at the bar, it's kind of like a V bar, except with it's not a V bar at all. It's like a lat pull down bar with just like multiple handles. And this was a really good bar. I really like it. Obviously, it's not in most gyms. And this was the side delt machine. Dino was like, I've offered to reupholster it, but everyone says no, so it just covered in tape. So I had to give that a go. Honestly, it wasn't really my favorite machine there. I'm not really a big fan of side delt machines anyway. And then you can superset it with an upright press too. So that was my entire workout. Very different kind of structure than I would normally have, obviously. But I really just had to try every single machine in there. So that was Dino's gym. I just had the best workout of my life. I think that place is the coolest place. It's so old school, all the machines, and oh my god, it's super incredible. Have a nice day, man. Like, oh, Dino's incredible. He came over while I was doing hack squats and told me the machine was from like 1984, which is before I was born, and still works super smoothly. And then I was hitting 3 plates and I barely got 8 reps, and then he told me to do 5 more. I was like, oh my God. And on like my 4th one, he's pushing down harder and he's screaming at me, and I couldn't just train legs. I had to train everything, because it was just, it was just so incredible. All the different machines and how old school it was. I had to buy a hoodie. Oh my God, I just like, this is honestly the best day of my life. Like, you know, when kids go to Disneyland and they're super excited, it's like, that was just Disneyland for me. I just like, oh my God, that was unreal. I'm just so excited. That was incredible. That was like the best day of my life. Like, all the weights were super old and everyone was super cool. There was like this girl yelling at her boyfriend to do 3 more reps, and then he did 4 more, and it's like, everyone's super nice there and talkative. Like, one guy came up, talked to me, asked me where I was from and how long I was in town for, and he told me I was looking big, which isn't true, but it felt great. And I don't know, just like, wow, just so cool. And like, just to know that like Dorian Yates and so many other famous pros have been there and worked out is incredible. And then like, they had Arnold pumping iron playing on the TV like the whole time, and like other famous training videos, like Ronnie Coleman like squatting 800 pounds was just playing while I was doing hack squats. I'm like, holy shit, how can I not like hack squat? And then like the hack squat that I was using is the same hack squat that Ron Partlow was using when he puked the first time he came to Dino's gym, and Dino was yelling at him and he was going, and like, man, how can you not be motivated at that time? Like, oh my goodness, it was just so incredible. Like, all the frustration from like earlier today where like I couldn't find Temple Gym, and I'm so glad I found Dino's gym. I was just like so glad. This was just, I'm like at a loss for words. It was just incredible. It was like the best. Just so much fun, and everyone was so wonderful, and like Dino's incredible, and the gym he's like kept together for years and years and years is just wild. Just wild. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have so much more to say, but I'll probably say it in the commentary of this video, so you probably heard it, but damn. Like, best day of my life. Headed home now. I only have 1 more day in London. Maybe I'll just come back tomorrow and just stay here all day. I think I could. I don't know what I'd train. I've trained everything today, but I want to. Oh my God. So good. So good. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.